Hello and welcome to Wild West Garage. My name's Morgan and that's my 57 Chevy that I've owned for 41 years. But we're not going to work on that right now. We don't get to work on that. We don't get to have any fun. Got to pull a transmission out of this 2010 Buick. So in order to do that, I got to hold the engine up somehow. So you can see I've got some lumber there and some, I guess that's HSS, hollow structural steel, and a little bit of ready rod, all thread. So I'll just turn the camera around here and show you what's up with that. So in order to get the transmission out of this car, there's a kind of a rectangular steel frame underneath the transmission and the engine that also has the inner mounts for the lower A-arms and the steering rack, bolts to the back of it. And so I have to remove that because it runs right underneath the transmission. So anyways, so once that's out of there, this engine would pretty much would try to fall on the ground anyways. I don't know if it would. It would, you know, I don't want it hanging off wires and tubing and hoses and whatnot. So I built this little fixture. Pretty self-explanatory. That's a 4x4. Drilled a couple holes through it, and I thought this point here was going to be outside, like in front of this. So I made this plate here so I could, you know, cantilever it out, hanging over the front. But it turns out it was, you know, it's going right up, straight up through the edge of this, about half an inch in. So I had this piece anyway, so I just thought, oh, I'm just going to stick it on the top. And then over here, this is bolting these two parts together. This is 2-inch hollow square tubing, 1/4-inch wall. And then for the hangers, it's just a piece of 3/8 all thread. I bent it at a 90-degree angle. Got a big washer on it here, and a nut. And these are the factory eyes, lifting eyes on the engine. There's one on either corner of the engine, opposite corners. There's another one right there, you can see, obviously. And so I originally thought that I'd bend these into a hook, but then I thought it would be way easier to get them into this eye if it was just a right angle bend, and then I threw this washer on in the nut, so it can't slide out of there. So I don't know what more I can say. Of course, there's a little block here, and there's a bolt just like that, bolt head. So I just put a little notch in this piece of wood, and that's just a spacer, keep it away from the bodywork and the plastic here. It's a pretty heavy frame running across the top of this, so I've done this lots of times. I actually have a steel frame that I built for holding the engine up in an F-150, but it was way too wide for this car, and I didn't want to cut it. I didn't want it hanging out here where it could bash into the fender. So anyways, this this is pretty basic, and people spend a lot of money on fixtures to hold engines up. They're universal ones. We had one when I was working at the dealership. Did all the model of cars. We had all the adapters for different cars at the time. So, I mean, this is basically the same thing. It does the same job. So, anyways, only mistake I think I might have made here was this rod here. I should have made it a little bit longer, because sometimes you have to lower the back of the engine down just to get the transmission away from and then clear there's a frame rail right down in here. So sometimes you have to lower it down just to get some clearance. I've got 1.5 inches there. Hopefully that's enough. If it's not, I'll have to deal with it at the time. So anyways, that's about all that I can say. Pretty basic. Thanks for watching.